we go, perfect. Hi there, what's your name?
Tony Myers.
And what do you do here?
I'm a clinical engineer.
How have you been affected by the SubCo plans?
In as much as I'm a rep for Unite, I need to sort of stand up for the people and make sure that we don't have a two-tier system in the NHS. So an NHS provider and then the backroom people like ourselves who become a privatised company in effect.
What do you think should be done for a united struggle against the plans then?
Well, there's lots of things we can do, and if it comes to industrial action, that's something that we'll have to consider.
Brilliant. What do you think of Labour's attacks on the NHS?
Pretty poor, to be honest. I'm not convinced with Labour. I'm not convinced with any of the three or major parties when it comes to this. It seems about every man for himself, and that's not how we want to be. We don't want to end up like America.
Are you also in one of the departments affected by the
Absolutely,
cuts?
yeah. And unfortunately, the people who would be running this SubCo couldn't run a bath. They're useless. They've overspent on this building behind us by about £250 million. So they don't know how to budget. They don't know how to talk to the unions properly. So they can't communicate. They can't communicate and they can't budget. So why should we trust them to run another company?
A lot of workers have raised with us that they seem to change their story all the time. What do you think of the campaign of obfuscation about the SubCos?
Yeah, they don't really want to speak about it. They don't want to see what's going on nationally with other SubCos because the evidence is it doesn't work. But they don't want to see that, the management here. They're pressed in an almost cult-like fashion to go ahead with it, which is really quite sad.